Hello everyone, I'm Kevyn
I'm kind of for another.
and we are here to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie final trailer direct. Totally live, by the way. This is totally not.
Both of these were like at 11.
Well, no.
Oh.
Hold on. No, like this was at 11 yesterday, and we couldn't be bothered to. This is not going to be live. We couldn't be bothered to stay up. But first, before we go into this trailer, we missed a trailer because this was aired during something called the Superb Owl. I'm not sure what that is, but
Oh.
we're gonna we're gonna be watching this first. This one's only 30 seconds,
Okay.
and I basically know what this is because people were going nuts over it. So let's just watch it, and I don't think we'll have much to discuss here.
Is the audio on?
Yeah, the audio should be on.
Oh, on OBS.
Yeah, no, it's on.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Desktop audio's on. And this does not have a
You
mic.
turned delay off, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we should have done this before, but
No, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, okay. So let's just play this, and again, I know what this is. Do you know what this is? Okay.
No.
Well, why is this so fucking quiet?
Thank you, Super Mario Bros. It seems like the only thing you haven't drained is my bank account. For super service, call or text Super Mario Bros. Plumbing today at 92955-MARIO. Or reach us on the World Wide Web at smbplumbing.com.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, that was cute.
That
Very
was,
illumination, but that was cute.
yeah. That was fine. Okay, so let's see what this final trailer here is. Okay, so are you ready? Do you have any final words?
No.
Any final thoughts before we dive into whatever
No,
this
I
is?
have no thoughts.
Okay. No thoughts, head empty.
No.
Okay, I'll just play this while we wait. Can you hear it good, or
I can't really hear it.
you can't really? Okay, well, hold on. Why can't you hear it?
I guess it's really quiet.
Why is it really quiet?
That's really weird.
Why is the volume at 4?
That's fine. That's fine. It shouldn't be too loud anyway. It's 6 in the morning. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay, well, if...
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto from Nintendo.
Bastard.
Today, I'm excited for you all to see the third and final trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Sup?
Sup?
By the way,
R.
do you know what March 10th
Oh.
is?
Mario Day.
If you write out the date in English, it looks like this. Okay, do you see it? It can be read as Mario. That's why many fans call it the Day of Mario, otherwise known as Mario Day. We thought this day would be perfect for releasing the final trailer, so that's why we chose it this time around.
Which is why we released it worldwide on March 9th.
But I hope
Yes.
you'll enjoy it all the same.
It was Mar 10.
In Japan only.
Yeah.
Hello, Chris-san.
Ah!
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. After 6 years of work, Nintendo and Illumination have finally wrapped post-production on the Super Mario Brothers movie. Now,
10
nearly 600
years.
people worked
No,
on
6
this
years, he said.
Oh,
from
6
our
years.
animators in France to the Nintendo team in Japan and our Illumination team here in the United States. And it pushed the technical
Animated
and
in
artistic
France?
capabilities of our studio
Mm.
to new heights. Anyone from anywhere at any age can find something to love in this film. But I
Sure.
know the people watching
Uh-huh.
this direct are going to love it the most. After the trailer, I've asked our directors Aaron Horvath.
Okay, so they're gonna throw something like
to share a few insights. So please stay
nerdy at us.
But first, let's say hello to our cast.
Hey, Nintendo Direct! Happy Mario Day! It's exciting to be here.
They didn't get Jack Black to show up for this one?
He was too busy cosplaying Bowser, I think.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to celebrate the Green Man if you choose to. I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah. That's Green Brothers are for. And if we choose to celebrate Donkey Kong, that
Is Chris Pratt that tall, or are the other
Chris
guys
Pratt's
just
super
short?
fucking tall, actually.
No, because like I don't know how tall these people are in real life.
okay to celebrate Luigi on Mario.
You know, because
DK or Toad.
I was second from the right. I don't recall what his name is. It just said his name. I don't remember what his name is. He's
Yeah.
really tall. So Chris Pratt's fucking huge. Yeah.
Huh.
I saw some Onion hard drive related article making a joke about
He should have been Luigi.
no, that something to do with making Chris Pratt shorter or all his actors taller to save money on special effects or something like that. Because he's fucking huge. Oh, there's Jack Black. And a woman that you claim does not exist.
Yeah, I mean, I still claim that.
She exists.
This is some deep fake. I don't care.
I want Bowser Day. I'm sorry, I'm just not listening to this.
No, we didn't. Do you want to go
No,
back
I
and
don't
listen to it?
I don't care.
This is the first time Charlie-san and Keegan-san have appeared in a Nintendo Direct in their performances of Luigi and Toad and Toad.
Keegan-san.
Okay,
That's
let's
his
press
name,
the start
yes.
button on the final trailer.
So are they kind of like gonna acknowledge that like Luma that was in the fucking McDonald's toy? Oh well, yeah. There we go.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief from death.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, that's an Illumination joke.
Bowser is coming.
I'm not afraid. I'll do anything for my brother.
We're going to save him.
Oh yeah, that's what Mario sounds like. I forgot about that.
You asked for it. This is fun.
Here we go!
Why ever they start go-karting.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, why did the car getting shot have the block breaking sound effect? Or like the bridge sound effect? It had the wrong sound effect is what I'm
Yes.
saying. That was it? Wow, that was not a very good final trailer.
Today, we'll also hear from Aaron and Michael, the directors of this movie.
Oh, we're not done?
Michael-san,
Hello, Nintendo Direct. I'm Aaron Horvath. And I'm Michael Jelinek, and we're honored to be the directors of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
At least one of them bothered to wear something Mario related.
Yeah.
In Mario Kart, Rainbow Road isn't just beautiful to look at, it's also one of the least forgiving courses in the game.
As super fans of the Mario universe, we wanted to recreate that same sense of danger and epic scale on the big screen.
We also brought in artists who specialize in vehicle design and worked closely with the team at Nintendo to create some new parts that felt organic to the Jungle Kingdom while still inspired by the iconic game designs.
Our passionate
Couldn't you just use cards from the game?
We improved our lighting and rendering technology to elevate this movie beyond anything Illumination has ever done.
We're excited for how this came.
I will say this, like that, it did look good, that scene.
Well, okay, but here's the thing: is that like,
Yeah.
thank you, Aaron-san and
like
Michael-san.
nobody has ever said that Illumination movies look bad
No.
because they've never been bad in like the graphic department.
It releases next month, and currently it's being localized for different countries.
I mean, the Belgian version's coming out in like a week.
Advance tickets.
Yeah.
I hope you'll go to a movie theater with family and friends and cheer for Mario's team.
You're my family and friends.
Yeah, I was about to say. I mean, like, I guess the bare minimum of family and friends, because like,
For Mario Day, we recreated the boots that Mario wears in the movie. They'll be displayed
Okay.
in Nintendo New York starting March 10th, so if you have a chance to stop by, please do take a look at them. Please look forward to the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I guess that's fun for people who are in New York and New York Alone Day. Okay. So
Mario shoes. What?
Mario, yeah, I don't know, but like, okay.
Wake up in the morning feeling...
Yeah, we didn't get that.
No, we didn't get that.
Like,
they held Illumination back enough that we didn't get that, which is both kind of disappointing, but kind of a good thing.
See, okay, but here's the thing. I'm not convinced that, you know, like, we don't get random pop songs in the actual movie.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, we're going to be sitting in the fucking theater. You're sitting in Belgium in the fucking theater, and they're going to start playing Party Rock Anthem, and I'm going to turn to you, and I'm going to start strangling myself on some popcorn.
They're at least going to have something stupid over the credits.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean.
Over
like, they're going to have, like, the dance party ending with,
dance party ending.
I keep going back to Party Rock Anthem, but, you know, some kind of stupid fucking song like that.
Well, what was popular 6 years ago?
Party Rock Anthem. Or, like, that's a decade
I feel like that was
ago
long.
at this point.
That was longer than 6 years
We Can't
ago.
Do Happy. That was a different Illumination movie, because I would have otherwise said that.
No. I don't know. Okay, like... Okay, let me just get to my only main bit. Okay, let's go back through the trailer. What the fuck was this?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was this? Like, it's like, oh...
That was Illumination.
Like, that reeks of Illumination.
They're like, oh, wouldn't it be really funny if we had Illuma?
If we had that super cute character who said all these, like...
Really, really horrible things.
Yeah, you've had that in several of your movies.
I don't mean to be like...
That's been characters in several Illumination
I don't
movies.
mean to be like, oh my god, I can't believe they did this to Illuma, I'm so offended. It's like, that's not what I mean. It's like, why did you do that?
No, it's just like, you know, this is an Illumination right here, like, entirely. I don't know why they did it. I'm surprised they didn't go all the way and, like, they had the actual Rosalina tease, because I feel like that's where they're going with this. That's going to be, like, their big thing in the movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, Rosalina's going to be in the fucking, like, ending or
like the post-credits
or something.
It's gonna be her or, like, Wario, like people have, like, said. Or
yeah.
Wario's gonna have a cameo, and it's gonna be, like, Charles Martinet's only fucking line.
Yeah.
In the entire movie. No, but, like, it's like this joke here about, like, oh, I don't know what spine, like, I don't know why, like...
The spiny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why...
Because I could be wrong, because I don't know the mob names as well. But, you know, I'm not the one writing the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Google it.
But it's
like,
not...
That's a stupid joke.
But it's not like it's like an obscure... See, it's not like it's an obscure enemy. They've been around since, like, day one.
See,
like,
I know of them from Paper Mario because you can't jump on them.
Yeah, but,
so,
like...
you know...
They're not an obscure enemy. Like, it's not like they went with the, like... See, if they went with, like, the Buzzy Beetles, which are more obscure, which are, like, the things that, like, if you start a new game, plus in the first game, they replace the Koopas, and, like, in later games, they're, like... They're these things, but without, like... spines.
Oh, they're blue.
They're the blue ones.
Yeah, the Buzzy Beetles, yeah.
So, like, if they went with that, then I'm like, yo, they have a really weird name and a really thing. Like, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
Like, you're kind of, like this, it kind of insults my intelligence a little bit.
It's like, okay, haha. There's a sniffet that I didn't notice.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna point out the sniffet or the or the
everybody fucking knows what a sniffet is.
Like, fuck Spinies. Like, sniffets have not fucking appeared since, like, I think Mario 64, like, straight up. And even then, like...
I don't think they're named
They
at
were
all.
like... No, there's no enemy names in the game for Mario 64, and even then they look different because they're, like, weird floating balls instead of, like, you know, they have bodies. But no, okay, no, we gotta make fun of the Spinies, whatever. So, like, okay. Now we get to this here. And I'm gonna, this was a bitching point that I had off screen already before this trailer. You have your Mario origin story, and your Mario origin story has Donkey Kong in it. Why is Donkey Kong, like, a character that Mario meets in the Mushroom Kingdom after he, like, gets sucked into the world, whatever the Japanese term for that is.
Isekai.
Yeah, I've seen people mention that. Like,
he gets isekai, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Like, Why does he only meet Donkey Kong then? Like, wouldn't the obvious setup be that he, like, you know, Donkey Kong was, like... It's like... The events of Donkey Kong happened, you know, like Mario Odyssey had also implied. I guess we're retconning that because, like,
see, I can't look at you and say that this will affect Mario canon necessarily.
Oh no, I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that, like, you know, that was the obvious setup, and I don't know why they chose to go for this instead, unless that's still canon and the Cranky Kong here in this movie is the Donkey, but like they seem to not be making any references to that in the trailer here.
They don't care. They don't care. They don't know what a spiny is. They don't care.
See, I don't know if they don't know or if they just wanted to make that stupid joke. I feel like it's the
Well, I mean,
latter.
either way, you know, I get it's a joke, but you look like an idiot.
Yeah,
you're making
but, like,
the Mario movie.
But, like, okay, like, we're making the Mario movie, but, like, Donkey Kong is a major supporting character in this?
Of course he is.
Well...
Of course he is.
Well, you say of course he is, but, like... I don't know, Donkey Kong, not, like, I don't know, Yoshi, who is an actual
They
Mario
couldn't get somebody
character.
to do a Yoshi voice.
I mean, clearly they don't get anybody to do any other voice, so that's a moot point.
That... Yoshi doesn't really talk.
He wouldn't talk like anybody. He talked in the cartoon. It doesn't matter.
Oh, the cartoon sucks.
I mean, clearly they just reference the fucking cartoon with the other thing. So, like,
the cartoon sucks.
Yeah, but I'm saying that, like, this is a moot point that you're arguing here because they could have just had him with, like, a voice. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
Sure, but
so
of
why
course,
the fuck did they go with Donkey Kong?
Because they got some fucking 7-year-old to write this movie. The Illumination team of writers is a bunch of children. They got a child to write this.
So I didn't intend for this, but this is some good Mario face that I paused on here. This is some, like, Mario 64, like, title screen, pull down his mouth shit.
Yeah. Like, you make a kid play a couple Mario games, you have him write a movie. Who does he pair him up with? Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong's fucking awesome. Who cares about Yoshi? Besides, Yoshi's got his own series at this point.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong has his own series. Donkey Kong has more his own series than fucking...
but Donkey Kong games aren't for little babies. Because they're hard.
See, I don't know why why immediately Donkey Kong here? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Because that's the lowest common denominator. Of course it's Donkey Kong.
I don't know, I still feel like that's a really weird choice. And, like... I don't know. Like... Because then, like, you get this sequence here, which, like...
I don't know what the context of this could possibly be.
I don't know. But, like, it's like, oh, yeah, they're like, platforming together, you know, which Mario and Donkey Kong have never, ever done.
I acknowledge your point there, but they wanted to use Donkey Kong, so they didn't want to use Yoshi. Yoshi's in this movie, but he's like...
See, but I feel like, you know, like, Donkey Kong could have had his own thing. Like, I don't know why they chose to use Donkey Kong the way they did in this movie.
See, okay, I'm gonna say something fucking weird. Donkey Kong has a distinct personality that I'm not seeing in this movie. Does that make any sense at all? Of course, everybody's out of character, but I'm talking specifically Donkey Kong for a minute here. I bitched about Luigi before, but I'm also talking about Donkey Kong.
And that he's just Seth Rogen?
Yeah, because Donkey Kong is not Seth Rogen, and I feel like that's just a stupid thing to say, but I don't know, that's it doesn't matter. See, that's kind of my point. It doesn't matter. You know, Donkey Kong is not... He's like... No, he's not the character for this. Yoshi's the character for this.
That's
but
what
they
I'm saying.
wanted Donkey Kong, so it doesn't matter. Donkey Kong's now Yoshi. It doesn't matter to these people.
I know, but it matters.
Wouldn't it be cool if they teamed up and they did stuff? Well, Mario already has a guy he does platforming with. It's Yoshi.
Or you know, Luigi, who you just, like, turn into Peach for this movie because, you know, he can't have
Peach be Peach because that would be trying.
Even though, like, I feel like I don't know. It's
like
you
one last hurrah for Peach being a fucking damsel. No, not even a joke about it.
No, not even like. It's just like
I'm surprised they didn't go for the low-hanging fruit of that, even though I'm sure that they're gonna make some kind of I've been kidnapped a dozen times before in the movie.
Yeah, I don't know. See, like, I don't. Okay, here's what's really here's what's really bothering me, and I'm just gonna go out and say it right now. For as much as Miyamoto's been super tight on the Mario, and we can't change the formula. It's got to be the same. Bowser comes in, kidnaps Peach. Mario rescues her. That's it for the last decade. I'm why the fuck did these guys get to be the ones? Okay, I see how it is. Fucking intelligence systems can't make Paper Mario anymore, but fucking Illumination can just come in
do whatever
and
the
just
fuck
do
they
whatever the
want.
fuck they want with it's oh, Donkey
No, I
Kong's
mentioned
here now.
that before when the concept for this movie dropped or when the first trailer
No,
dropped.
I know,
bitched
yeah,
about that.
but it still pisses me off.
Oh yeah, no, that still pisses me off too. But I'm so beyond it at this point. It's what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. Who cares?
I do.
I care a lot more about Mario than I let on. I really do. I care a lot about Mario. Specifically Mario. I care a lot about Mario. I care a lot about the series. Also,
yeah.
I mean, it's okay, I saw someone... This is pretty aggressive. I'm going to get really aggressive here, but this is not how... I mean it to say this is how I feel.
Okay.
Somebody once described modern Simpsons as, the effects of having Alzheimer's and not recognizing your family. This is what it kind of feels like to me. Where I'm looking at my family and I'm not recognizing them.
Yeah, it's
that's aggressive, but that's the best way that I could put it. Is that I know that these are my family members, but I don't recognize them.
No. I don't know. Also, I guess the context for this is that Bowser's invading because I think that's one of the giant spiky balls hanging off of the castle.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, so we have that, and then I don't know why we're
we go kart with Bowser at the end. Or
I don't know why we had I know that this is just they wanted an action sequence. They wanted to do Mario Kart. I get that, but I also don't get why it's here. Other than that's a thing we know about.
Mario Kart is the new thing because this is advertising for Tour. This is advertising for the DLC.
Well, see, Mario Kart is not the new thing because Mario Kart has
Mario Kart is a current thing right now. It's literally a thing right now.
Yeah, but Mario Kart's always been relevant.
Well, Mario Kart's always been a thing, but it's
always
been
been
right
huge.
now.
I know why it would be referenced in this movie, but I don't know
it feels like the last third of this movie is a Mario Kart sequence.
Yeah, that's what it's shaping up to be.
Because if this is just the climax, just the final battle or whatever.
I'm not sure why. Because
see, I'm not sure why the climax of this Mario movie is Mario Kart. You could have just made a Mario Kart movie, if you really fucking wanted to.
See, what I assume happens is that okay, now that we can piece together the plot of this movie, is that okay. So Bowser's invading all these kingdoms or whatever and stealing they have I don't know how many stars there are. Let's say 7 because stomp on my soul a little more. Why don't you? let's say 7, and he steals all those, and the last one is in Peach's castle or whatever.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
The Mushroom Kingdom. No, yeah, so he steals the final ones, and then he turns into I don't know, giant space Bowser, and then I'm assuming what happens is that he goes off into space, and then they have to go on Rainbow Road to get to Bowser, because that's the only way to get there.
Because if this isn't gonna end with Mario versus Bowser fighting, then I don't know why you bothered making a fucking Mario movie.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know what the hell this car sequence
I don't know what the sequence has to do with anything, yeah.
I already kind of didn't, but last time we saw it, it was just Mario and the Donkey Kong characters. So I thought it was just like another thing
I
they had
want
to do.
sit down. I want to sit down these writers and ask them who the fuck Cranky Kong is. I want them to just tell me who they think Cranky Kong is.
Yeah, I don't know why they think that Cranky Kong is like the king of the Donkey Kong.
Like that's what I mean. Like who the fuck do you think this character is? Like genuinely, I want you to look me in my eyes and tell me who this character is. Not that it fucking matters really, but like it.
See, no, okay. What's stupid to me about that is that like the way that it's the way that they're framing it is that Cranky Kong is like their king,
but
and Donkey Kong is some muscle they have. Even though, like, Donkey Kong is the leader of the Kong part of
You'd know that if you'd listen to the intro of Donkey Kong 64. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
I mean, I don't recognize him.
Like, I know that Donkey Kong 64 gets memed on, but, like, that's basically all the backstory you'd ever need to know. About, who these characters are, who Donkey Kong is, who Cranky Kong is.
Yeah, well, like, see, like, it's a little more than that, but, like, that's a good basic introduction to these characters, but I feel like that's not even what they... Because, again, it seems like he's just some random,
No, because, like, it's one thing to use Donkey Kong in the context of Mario. Okay, no, I go back on what I said earlier, because they did just want to use Donkey Kong. They did just want to use Donkey Kong, they didn't give a shit. But at the end, they thought it was cute if they used Diddy and Cranky, but they don't know who those characters are.
See, like, that's the thing, is that, like, I feel like this feels less like a, like, oh, like, we know all these things thoroughly. It's more like, oh, we saw this on the Mario wiki as a character related to Donkey Kong. Let's have that as a cameo. More than like, oh, we intricately know who these characters are.
Yeah, and oh no, the people who made the Mario movie are intimately familiar with the games. But, like, they kind of should be, and they've been played up as being these really big fans and everything. And, like, I'm sure that they are, but, like, don't tell me, oh, I played Mario 64 as a kid. I totally understand the mythos of Donkey Kong. I know who that guy is. Like, no. Because they'd probably be like, oh, yeah, Donkey Kong, he's the guy from the original. No.
Like, and see, like, the thing is that, like, they didn't show the fucking, like, the gladiatorial arena with Donkey Kong, but it's like, what even is the design of that place? Because it's like, they have one steel girder in the middle, and, like, that's not a gladiatorial arena of any, like, I get it's because it looks like Donkey Kong, the game Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Like, it looks like that.
Even though Donkey Kong's not from fucking Donkey Kong. I know that's confusing, but that's not been the mythos for 20 years.
But it's not even that, but, like, typically, like, the Donkey Kong, if you're gonna go to the Donkey Kong side of the world, it's not about the game Donkey Kong, generally. Like, they're kind of different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
like,
Donkey Kong lives on a fucking island.
Yeah, he lives on a fucking, like, tropical island.
And shit, yeah.
Like, he doesn't, like, there's no giant coliseums with, like, especially not with, like, because, like, okay, giant coliseum aside for a second.
Yeah.
I don't know why they had to have the fucking, just the floating steel, I know it's not floating because it's connected on both sides, but they had the fucking steel girder, like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
See, I know.
Why would like a society of apes have a giant steel girder in the middle of their fucking coliseum?
Because monkeys. See, okay.
The design of that place is stupid.
I'm saying this now because I feel like we're getting a little off track. That
no,
I get that
the Mario Kart.
I get that this is an adaptation. I get that this is not going to be 1-to-1 from what we know. But it feels like they don't even understand what is canon. My point.
See, okay, but here's the thing. I don't, like, okay, but 1-to-1, it's like, okay, I didn't expect a beat-for-beat retelling of the original Mario Brothers, but I at least, like, I would have expected them to not really mess with the way that the verse was set up. And, like, I get that, like, if you have other neighboring kingdoms, it's like yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, because this is basically how I felt about the Ratchet and Clank movie, where it's like you got a bunch of idiots who didn't fucking know what the source material was to adapt it. Like, because I'm like, yeah, I understand why, I understand how this happened, but it's bullshit, and it makes me mad.
Cause I get that, it's oh, you have a Mario movie, different kingdoms. It's you gotta have your field, desert, ice world, water world, whatever have you.
Yeah.
So I get that, it's okay, well, we go Yoshi's Island, which again showed up in a trailer for 2 seconds one time. That's not a more major part. You don't want to make that a more major part of anything here. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know why, but that's just. Again, I'm not even the biggest Yoshi fan here, but
I would dare say I actually dislike Yoshi.
But I wouldn't go that far. But they just completely write off the character completely. We're not gonna do anything. Again, that's not who Mario rides into battle near the end.
Yeah, no, because you're right. You're right. This is a huge disservice to a very major character.
Yeah. Because again, Yoshi is a more Mario character than Donkey Kong ever was. The only reason that Donkey Kong is even back into the main Mario verse is because they needed another character to have in Mario Kart, and they didn't have any other major players at the time that they could work with. Because in the original Mario Kart, this was before the invention of even Wario.
Yeah.
So they had to have somebody else, so they just picked Donkey Kong Jr. in the original Mario Kart, who got replaced with the regular Donkey Kong in 64 because Rare had made the country games, and those were a big thing at the time. But that's the only reason why Donkey Kong is even related to this verse anymore. It's basically just they ran out of characters at the time, but either way, Yoshi had been in that little group. I can't believe you can boot up the original Mario Kart. Or let's say Mario Kart 64. Wario aside, because they have other shit that they can do with him, and if Bowser's the villain, you don't necessarily need a secondary character. I get saving Wario for the sequel is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't know why they went with Yoshi in the first movie and didn't save Donkey Kong for the sequel.
Because they're just blowing their load now.
Yeah,
honestly.
that's the thing, is that Yoshi's already part of this verse. You don't have to immediately because the only way that Donkey Kong would have made sense in this is if they'd and then with fucking, we haven't seen this character, but they fucking said in the original trailer that they were gonna have Foreman Spike from Wrecking Crew. So everybody was oh, okay, they're gonna do the thing where Mario's backstory is that he's a plumber, but he was also kind of just a general handyman in New York because of Carpenter and Donkey Kong, and then part of a demolition crew and Wrecking Crew, and then he gets to do the plumbing bit. So it's he kind of was between jobs at first.
Yeah.
So it's okay, I get that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him be part of the Wrecking Crew, and he just gets fired immediately, and then he has to set up his own plumbing business. That's how this movie's gonna start. I'm guaranteeing it to you right now. That's how this is gonna start, because I don't know how to.
How else do you start a movie? How else do you relate to your main character if you don't see him at his lowest moment immediately?
He's got to be down in the dumps.
Yeah, he's got to be down on his luck. How else can an audience relate to him? He's fucking Mario.
He's fucking Mario.
You relate to him instantly. He's Mario.
But because I don't know how the fuck they're gonna fit that in, because clearly they're not doing an elaborate previously on Mario segment basically. Because that's where everybody expected Donkey Kong to fit in, because it seems that the human world aspect of this is basically an afterthought, kind of. Even though that seemed in the initial trailer with all the elements from the non-Super Mario.
Yeah, we're gonna spend
games.
5 minutes max in New York.
Yeah, they it seemed like it was gonna be a way bigger deal than it's shaping up to be. Or they just didn't show any of it in the trailers, which is kind of weird.
Well, I mean, it is just basically set up.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of weird that, we're just not gonna acknowledge it that much. But, okay, fine, whatever. But, I don't know why. Instead of that setup, they're just oh, Donkey Kong's just kind of here, even though, again, you can still do that, because you can still have Mario be wait a minute, you fucking other monkey, like your Donkey Kong, and they still might fucking do this. I don't know that they won't, but like
They had your Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong.
Yeah, your Donkey Kong from
was
Donkey
my
Kong.
father.
Because as far as I can tell, they're not doing the like, oh, like I know you, but I don't recognize you sort of thing with Donkey Kong at all, which is like, you know, that's what I would have done.
But you're like a competent writer, and you care about the series.
So. I'd like to think so, but like, ugh. But yeah, I don't know what like. Also, like, I don't understand why, like, if we're ultimately just going to be like, oh, we'll just take Rainbow Bro to Bowser. Like, I don't know what... That sequence from the other trailer where, like, you know, they're all traveling around. Like, I don't know why we're doing this. If we could just, you know, take the fucking go-karts there, wouldn't that be faster? Why aren't we just doing that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that makes it seem like I don't know what this movie is now, because like I obviously like it's like, oh, we gotta go to these other places, and like we gotta go, I don't know, see, like it's implying that they're going to other places, but we've only ever seen them interact with like the Donkey Kong side of things, so like I don't even know if we're gonna,
it's gonna be a montage, have
even like, yeah, what we saw in the trailer is probably like the majority of what we're gonna see, and it's gonna be like, you know, the joke of him getting the fish in his face, like that's going to be most of what that sequence is going to be. It's just jokes like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, like, what's getting to me is that it seems that everybody else is kind of loving this movie so far.
No.
But, like...
No. I have no idea. I have no idea what suddenly convinced everyone that this is a good movie.
And I don't know, maybe we were hard on the second trailer, but this trailer is showing me that, like, you know, all the elements are in place for me to, like, be exactly, I don't know, justified in feeling the way that I do. I think.
I don't know, because if this does it for you, I mean, good for you, but, like, no, I refuse. No. Until I see the movie with my own eyeballs, this just looks bad.
Yeah.
Because the movie could be fine. The movie could be serviceable. The movie could be okay. But I don't foresee it being good. Good is a stretch. Great is a really big stretch.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, the more everything goes on, like, I feel like a party pooper, that I'm, like, you know, we're, like, the only people that seem to be, like... Not losing our fudge over this.
But it sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. If they wanted to make a fun movie, they could have just made a fun movie. Illumination does it, like, twice a week. You know, this is Mario. You gotta, you know, you need to make a movie that's good.
Yeah, I don't know, like...
I don't know. I guess maybe I am a party pooper, but I was excited once for an adaptation of a video game that I liked.
Yeah, see, like, you've just been burned too much.
Yeah, I was once excited like you were.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hate to make that color my perception of everything until the end of time, but, like, you know, some shitty kitty studio also made that movie, and you see what happened, so... You know,
you have a good reason to be, like...
Yeah, because if this was, like, any other studio that was, like, established and fine, then I wouldn't nearly be as concerned.
Yeah.
But I get why they handed it to the biggest studio in the world. It's just the issue is that they make crap.
Yes. Also, I saw a post yesterday that was, like... It's like, in this age of, like, you know, this new style of animation, like, it seems weird that, like, Disney and Pixar are the only ones that aren't, like going for, like, the new... like Spider-Verse, like more unique animation styles for things. This Mario movie's not doing that either.
No.
So before
God, it wishes it looked like Spider-Verse.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that, like, before we start, like, you know, getting out our torches and pitchforks towards, like, Disney and Pixar specifically, Illumination's not doing it either. So, like,
no.
we gotta be fair.
It's not
here.
Disney and Pixar's fault that they're not pushing the envelope when they have to sell movies. When studios like DreamWorks and Sony, I guess, they have nothing to lose. It's like this movie works or it doesn't.
I wouldn't. See, no, because like Disney could easily do that also. Like,
they don't wanna. That's not a proven winner with audiences.
No, okay,
yet.
no. See, like, no, okay. That's the big difference. Is they don't want to. They don't want to. Like, that's the big difference.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, no, but like you made it sound like they didn't have. It's like no, they just don't want to.
Yeah, no. That's what I mean. They don't have to, so they don't want to.
No, but I just wanted to point out. Well, Illumination's not doing it either. So like,
no,
gotta be fair, guys, because like, it's like yeah, we got. Super realistic, and again, this movie looks good. It looks fine. I don't like some of the designs of the characters, but like, it looks fine. It looks good, like graphically. That's the last thing you'll hear me complain about. But like, I just wanted to point that out. I don't know.
But no, like I hate to be like, oh, because I'm not gonna say, oh, you can't be excited, but I would just be weary of being excited. I would cautiously say not to do that.
This fucking thing.
Because I've seen this before. I've been here.
We've been down this road before. This isn't our first rodeo with this kind of shit.
You're gonna think the movie's great while you're watching it, and then you're gonna walk out of the theater, and at some point it's gonna hit you that movie was fucking garbage, and then you're gonna hate your life. You're gonna hate everything. You're gonna be fucking pissed, and
See, like, excuse me. What I think this movie's worst crime is gonna be, honestly,
it's being mediocre.
Is that it's gonna be mediocre.
Yeah, because I don't. Okay, no, I.
Because I don't.
My scenario is if it's bad. But, my movie was bad. Just god fucking awful. But, this movie will probably be mediocre.
I feel like it will be fine. It'll just be kind of boring.
But in some ways, that's worse.
Yeah, because, like, it's like, oh, a Mario movie, and it was, like, the most
in one ear, out the other.
Forgettable thing we've, like, seen, and, like, now we're not going to have anything like it for God knows how long. Because, like, here's the thing, like, this movie is going to do well, but, like, if it's going to be good, is a different story entirely. And, like, right now, do I think it's going to be good? No, I don't think so.
No, because, okay, now, you're not asking me if, whatever, what I think of the movie. You're asking me to think that it's good, or agree with you that it's good. It's not good.
No. See, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't... Ugh.
I think it's just hype. I think it's hype.
It must be.
I think it's people being like, this is the movie I wanted when I was a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm too jaded for that.
No, I'm way too jaded for that. I'm way too jaded for that fucking shit at this point. That's childishness. It's beyond me. I cannot think that way anymore.
No.
At least for, like, this specific type of scenario, I still have childlike wonder, just not with this.
No. That's not what movies are about. That's not what Illumination movies are about.
No. One thing and one thing only. Pain.
Pain, yeah, okay.
No. That's a joke.
Do I dare see how long we've been talking about this? 45 minutes.
Jesus. I told you we were going to do that.
I know, but I mean, like, it's... I mean, dare I say it's what the people want out of our videos like this?
Jesus, okay.
Alright, well... Yeah, I guess that's it. Do you have any other notes?
No, I would like to do a...
You will do a thought dump the second that we get out of the theater.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be really shit quality. It's gonna be really funny.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna do it like that. We're just like... We'll see.
Because we can't do our discussion on the 45-minute ride home.
Well, I mean, we at that point we will just refuse to talk about the movie and then just sit down here and be like, so
Yes.
this movie.
Yes. Because
we'll see what exactly
the other
do.
one downside of going all the way to Belgium is that we have to go all the way to Belgium, which is not far, but it's a long enough car ride that we could potentially have our discussion before we even do the video.
No, if we're gonna go home, I will say this right now. I will not discuss the movie. I'll be taking notes during the movie, but I will not discuss.
I will also be taking notes during the movie. I could give a shit. I don't care.
Well, I mean, not on my phone, just like on paper.
Oh, that's a better idea.
Because I can't be on my phone during. No, okay, but we'll see what we do for that. So be prepared.
Yes.
Because it's gonna be something else. All right, so thanks for watching. If you sat through this one, and see you all for the release of this movie.
Oh.
No, I don't
Yes.
know. All right. Yeah.
There you go. That's appropriate.
I can't do the Hotel Mario laugh. Otherwise, I would have done that one. No.
Go something like that.
Good effort. Toast. That's the Hotel Mario one.
Okay. Hey, you! Get off of my cloud!
Get off of my cloud.
There you go.
See
Okay,
if they throw a Hotel Mario reference in here, I would have a
modicum of respect.
I would have a modicum of respect for this movie,
Yes.
but I don't think they're gonna go that far.
No.
Because it's like, ooh, they're taking such risks referencing, the
shittest game in existence.
No, I was gonna say it's like because everybody was like, oh my god, I can't believe they brought back the Super Show theme. I'm like, that's exactly what Illumination would have done, and I'm not sure why everybody was like shocked that they did it.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly the kind of on point, I don't want to say pandering, but it's on brand for them to do that exact thing.
Yes.
I'm surprised they didn't re-record it and make it much more rap, which is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Like they did with the fucking Grinch theme.
Yes. Oh God, why did you just remind me of that?
Because we gotta remember how we got here.
Yeah, you're right.
Because we saw the Grinch. You dragged me to go see the Grinch because you thought it was going to be funny, and it was just bad.
It was just bad, yeah.
It was just kind of painful to sit through, and it was not really interesting. Okay. Well, on that note, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you, I guess, if you're just watching these, when we do our thoughts on the movie. So
it'll be great.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, actually, no. One more thing I want to point out. One more thing I want to point out before we go. They released a poster. It had a fucking character that was like a living version of the fucking Blue Shell. Not in this trailer. Also, the thumbnail for this video had Cranky Kong in it. Not in this trailer. I don't know what the fuck they were doing with that.
Weird.
Something about the way they have set up this trailer was it doesn't line up with the rest. Also, why the fuck is there a character that's just the Blue Shell? I mean, I get you have your big Mario Kart sequence, but why? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I just remembered that. I just wanted to add it. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.